Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got a quick video for you today. I recently picked up the Eberlestock Recon Bino harness, and in doing my research I only saw one instance where the pistol was mounted vertically on the Bino harness versus horizontally as Eberlestock advertises for hunting applications. I really wanted it mounted vertically and I didn't know how to do it, so here's this video. Here is the Bino harness. I removed the back panel because I don't need it for this video. You got the main body where the binoculars go. I bought a utility pouch. I bought the quick case and the hand warmers. I'm competing in the Mammoth Sniper Challenge in April. It's at Fort Chaffee in western Arkansas by, I think it's Fort Smith, or I don't know. It's in western Arkansas. It's 18 hours from me. It's going to be a heck of a drive, but I really wanted to get a lot of the weight, some of the weight off of my back onto my front to help distribute it a little bit better. The binoculars that I want are the Fury 5000s. They weigh about 2 pounds. My pistol is a SIG X5 Legion, and that is modified and it weighs close to 3 pounds. So right there I'm getting 5 pounds off of my back onto my front, and I'm not sure what else I'm going to carry on the front, but I'll probably put some ammunition either in this quick case or magazines in the utility pouch. There's going to be a notepad up here, so I'm going to get a bunch of weight off of my back onto my front. But I didn't know how to mount the pistol to this side wing over here, and I finally got my holster. I ordered it from Close Quarter Carry. It's a local company, veteran owned. He really does make good products. He makes good holsters, and I really am digging this design. It's a gray topo to match the gray Eberlestock color. But the tech lock system is what I decided to try. So this MOLLE on the side here is rather small. It's only like 1.5 inches from top to bottom, and it's not that big. I can barely get my thumb in there. So I needed something that would mount vertically and stay secure. Now the Mammoth Sniper Challenge isn't as strenuous as the Patriot games or like a tactical games where you're lifting weights and things are hitting your front and you're doing ground overheads. This main portion of the Mammoth Sniper Challenge is rucking, and I really don't want to bring a belt because I'm going to have my backpack waist strap. So I wanted to get a lot of weight on the front, but I also wanted a way to mount the pistol without having to carry a belt. So that is why ultimately I went with this system. So the tech lock, I'm going to install it because I did not see any other videos on the internet of how to vertically mount a pistol holster to the Recon Bino harness. So the tech lock, it opens up like that. It comes with 2 of these keepers. I'm actually going to take those off because I figured out that it's better to mount them at the bottom. So the MOLLE is going to go in here, and I'm going to try to do this as smooth as possible while still keeping it in the frame. I've done this multiple times already, trying to get the proper wording of this video and the proper, not wasting time doing this install. So there it is. So what I found is taking these stoppers, and if I didn't want to do that, I kind of did this in another video. You see these 2 pencil marks here and here. If I really wanted to get this super secure, I'd probably shave off a little bit of the material, a little bit of this plastic, so that these MOLLEs will actually slide in between. It'll slide right where that pencil is, and in between this when it flips over, and I'll show you that in just a second. But if I put this stopper on, and it'll click into place. That was a light click. And then we're going to squish that and get this other stopper in. So what that does is it squishes this up. And then when we fold it over, it's going to click into place, and we'll slide this over, and then you're done. So let's take this outside. I'll show you what it looks like with the pistol in, where it sits on my chest, and then we'll take it back here and finish it up. This is how it sits on my body. Right now it's a little canted to the right because it's the only weight I have on here. Eventually there'll be binoculars in here, there'll be some weight in here and weight in here that will help settle it a little bit more. But if I were to just draw or attempt to draw, I wouldn't. You're definitely chicken winging it out because it does sit so high. It's definitely not a super smooth draw, so if you are in a situation where you need to emergently pull your pistol, it's probably not the best option. You definitely want to be down here or even at your hip. A lot of people run chest rigs when they're out hunting, and then having that horizontal mount down here would probably be ideal if that is the situation that you're going to be in. If I were to pull straight up, the retention on the holster is strong enough that there's nothing counteracting that upward force, i.e. the weight. It might be different when I have this total system weighing about 7 or 8. Well, the harness with the holster weighs 26 ounces plus 2 pounds plus whatever other weight I have. This whole system will probably weigh about 10 pounds. And will that be enough to overcome the retention of the holster? I don't know. We'll have to get back to that. But the way I'm going to counteract that is either grab the holster or just put my hand on it, and that way it doesn't move when I go to draw the pistol in competition. As far as I know, we don't draw quickly in the competition, but I'm going to draw safely. So that is paramount, is safety. So just put my hand on the holster and it will release no problem. So that's the way it sits. I like it. It's good enough for what I want to do. I'll have my arms free to use trekking poles while I'm rucking, and best thing is I won't have to use a belt. Let's take it back inside, finish up this video. When you have this whole system mounted up like I do, it does sit a little bit higher on your chest. It is something that I'm going to have to practice with. At the same time, as far as I know, the Mammoth Sniper Challenge is not a quick draw competition, and we're not going to be drawing our weapons in a self-defense situation where, like with Achilles Heel Tactical, and they're doing the dope drill and you need to draw from holster and fire in 1.5 seconds. I would not have confidence to do that with such a high draw. If you are looking for a quick draw out of a holster, I would definitely do it down below because I think it's just safer that way. Because there isn't a ton of material here, it definitely rides up when you're drawing your weapon, and that's not ideal, but I can just put my hand on my chest to hold the holster as I'm drawing and then engage the targets. And when I go to reholster, I will see it through, see it go in, and it's just something that I'm going to have to practice. As far as I know, I'm not going to be reholstering with a loaded weapon. We're either going to be slide locked back, or the magazine will be stripped and the round will be racked out. So I don't plan on holstering a hot weapon, but I really don't know what to expect. I will learn that in a few months when I talk, or next month when I talk to my friend who is competing in the January one. But happy with this system overall. It looks awesome, and it's going to do exactly what I want it to do and get some of the weight off of my back onto my front to help distribute that weight better. I know this video went a little bit longer, but that's how I mounted the holster to the Eberlestock Recon Bino harness. Looks awesome. That's going to do it for this one. Like and subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will see you in the next video.